Okay, it's time for another VeChain price prediction. This is one of my favorite assets that I started acquiring back in 2021. And we are getting very, very close to seeing a 1 cent VeChain. Remember, last year it set all time highs at 27 cents. Well, this is providing a golden opportunity for VET, and it could go a little bit lower. We're going to jump into it in this one. We're also going to talk about the potential for a $10 VeChain in the future. Is it still within the cards? We're going to address it in this video. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back in, and let's take a look at VeChain, the price prediction here in the short term. Also, we're going to take a look at VeChain in the long term, and decide whether or not VET could reach $10 in the future. So, VeChain is one of those cryptos that was highlighted in 2021. The coin skyrocketed more than 1,000% when the crypto market blossomed last year, the first time during the March 2021 bull run. And VET prices since have been down since dating back to November 2021 when the overall crypto market started pulling back pretty aggressively. Now, VeChain is a blockchain that concentrates on servicing the supply chain industry. This is why I really like VeChain, because it has to do with supply chain management. The blockchain is backed by a proof of authority consensus instrument. It's already being utilized in places like Walmart, China, and many other big corporations overseas outside the US. Many people believe that blockchain technology goes hand in hand with supply chain management, and more industries will utilize VeChain's blockchain in the future. Now, the price fell in February 2022 to 4 cents. And at that time, it lost 65% of its value within a 3-month span. Now we're sitting at 2 cents for VeChain as the overall crypto market continues to pull back. In the last 7 days, it lost about 14% of its value. And again, providing a golden opportunity here. Remember, if VeChain falls to 1 cent, which we're going to get to that in just a second because it's likely, we are looking at a 27x just to get back to all-time highs if you start accumulating VeChain down at that 1 cent level. Now, the support zone right now that we're in is this 2145, in between the 2145 and the 2546. Once the bottom of that location breaks, that 220 level, anticipate prices to drop sharply again. And it could touch the 018 support level, where the price could either revamp from there or drop even further. A lot of it hinging on Bitcoin and Ethereum and what the overall crypto market is doing at that time. But predictions here say there could be a final sale below 1 cent. That's right. We could be looking at a VeChain price below the 1 cent barrier at 0.008 support. Now, of course, that 1 cent mark is a psychological mark. So I do think a lot of buy orders will come in. I know for me, I am waiting until VeChain hits that 1 cent mark, and then I will be putting in some buy orders myself. But the floor could be the 1 cent. If we break it, 0.008 is that next support line. And looking at the daily chart, VeChain is certainly in the buy zone right now. It is a good one, in my opinion, to start accumulating slowly. If Bitcoin persists to drop around that 17K mark, that's where you can expect VeChain to get down to that 1 cent mark. Of course, Bitcoin hit 17.5, and VeChain at the same time almost broke that 2 cent mark, but it's held support at least to this point in the last month. We can look at that here on the chart. It has got into the lower twos, but it has not broke those twos just yet. But I do think it's in the cards and it's coming. VeChain still ranked number 31 of all cryptos out of 20,000. So still a top 50 coin right now, even in a bear market. Now, the big question is, what about the long term for VeChain? How high can we go? Well, we've seen some price predictions, looking out into 2030, ranging from that $4 to $6 range. Some people have it higher, $8 to $10 could be in the cards. I think a $10 VeChain is certainly possible, but I'm looking at 2030 and beyond in order for that to happen. But again, remember, in order to just get back to all-time highs, at the price we're at right now, we're looking at a 14x. If it were to dip below 1 cent and it just gets back up to $1, you're looking at over 100x here on a top 100 crypto. So this is one of the reasons why VeChain is so attractive to me and to many others. And I want to know what you think down below. Is VeChain a part of your portfolio? Do you plan on making it a part of your portfolio sometime during this bear market? Looking forward to seeing your responses down below. Let me know what you guys think. I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye.